Bonjour! Hello everyone, it's Pierre-Luc again for a new questions and answers video related to Extreme Gear Demolition Arena. We had less questions than last time, but some are frequently asked, so I decided that it was time to answer it. So, first question, how long did it took to develop the Extreme Gear? It took us nearly 2 years. We began first to work on a PC prototype called Dead Gear. Maybe you'll find some screenshots of it over the internet. It was a PC prototype, which should have been easier for us to develop, but we decided to take the best part of this prototype and make it a real game on mobile. And I think it was the best decision ever made about this game. Which features did you remove during game development? We mostly removed gameplay features such as Handbrake or Nitro, which were a big discussion subject as the first steps of development. We also had big discussions about features such as wall leaks from Demolition Arena, but we gave it up as it would have been very funny but very complicated to have too numerous wall leaks on the ground of arenas with cars sliding everywhere. But the biggest thing we removed was obviously the racing mode that I talked some videos ago. It had a lot of potential, but it wasn't possible for us to have arenas and tracks if we wanted to keep high quality. Some arenas also had some changes, like the skate park, which is now very different from the first version. Are you Canadian? No. And believe me, Canadian people speak way better English than us. And hello Canada! Why is there so few Demolition Derby games on mobile? That's a good question, but I don't think we are the best people to ask this. I don't know the exact reasons, but I have some clues. It's hard to make this kind of games as a good destruction system is the key, but it also takes a lot of resources from mobile devices, so it's a lot of work and it's hard to compete against classic racing games which have better graphics or better frame rate, depending on the choices you'll make during development. And we also experienced it needs a lot of money to make a full 3D game with destructions, and it's very hard for indie studios to gather enough money to be able to work on this kind of games if you are aiming good quality. But like I said before, I don't think we are the best people to ask these questions, in fact. Does Extreme Gear will be available everywhere? I hope my translation of the question is right, as the initial one was not in English, so sorry if I made a mistake, as you can hear with my accent that I try to hide, that English is not my native language. So yes, we aim to release the game on many mobile stores all over the world, except China. For Windows Phone version, we have help from a very cool publisher based in Spain called Game Troopers. They are great people and they help us to port the game on this platform. For iOS and Android, it was hard for us to reach some countries and areas, mostly because of the language barrier, so some local publishers will help us for Arabic countries and Asia for localization and distribution. About China, it's a bit particular as no Chinese developer and publisher wanted to work with us, most of them just didn't like the game. Okay, and last question, which publisher didn't want it to help you on the game? It's a trap! Don't count on me to reveal some names or companies, as it's not fair and no, it's history. When we were searching for a big publisher for the game to help us to make a worldwide release, and because we needed some funds to add some very expensive features such as the real-time multiplayer, nearly all of them rejected the game. There was very different reactions. Some of them have been very cool with us and just had too busy planning, while some others just told us that Demolition Derby games were crappy and haven't been very cool with us. But we are not mad at all. In fact, it's true that we would have preferred to work on some additional features. But that's life, and if players like the game and we have a great supporting community, maybe we would be able to add later many things during updates. So, that's all for today. Remember to like the game on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and don't hesitate to send us more questions. It will be a pleasure to answer it. Thank you very much, and don't forget that Extreme Gear Demolition Arena will be released in March. Thank you and goodbye!